Hello, everybody. Welcome to a brand new episode of the Battlemouth Podcast, brought to you and sponsored. It's a bad joke, and I decided I was going to try do it again, and it didn't work, obviously. But, guys, welcome back to the Battlemouth Podcast. It has been a long time. I think October 26th was the last episode. That could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure when the last episode was. I think it was October 26th. I could be wrong. I don't know. But guys, welcome back to Battlemouth Podcast. We got a lot of topics today. This episode won't be the craziest and or longest, is what I meant to say. But excuse me. I do want to do a little something real quick. Everyone will enjoy. Yeah, Gotta crack open a cold one for the boys and girls out there. You know, mwah, kisses. Oh yeah, that's tasty. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I am back with the Battlemouth Podcast. It's been a long time, and we will get into it. What happened to the podcast and why it's been gone for so long? It's a pretty simple answer. That can pretty much be summed up into one word, and we'll get into it. We'll tell the whole story. I got, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things to talk about. Well, 6. Because the last thing is not a topic. I just put it down. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, let's get right into this, boys and girls. So basically, the big question is, what happened to the podcast? Why did the last episode just end, and then nothing ever came out after that? Well, let's do a little bit of let's go back in time a little bit, right? To when episode 13 was made. Because when episode 13 was made, I changed the format of how the podcast was going to be structured, I guess you could say. And what was going to be, I was going to do seasons. And it was going to be, I think I was going to go to episode 15. And then that was going to be the end of the first season, in quotations there. That was going to be the first season, as some would say. And I was going to do that. And then, I want to make this story quick because it's really nothing crazy. So I was going to do the whole season thing. And then, when I went to make the 14th episode, I actually did, fun fact, I did actually make a 14th episode. And I recorded it on the Yeti because I didn't actually have my Shure SMB anymore. But now I have another Shure I have another SM7B mic again, so we're good there. But I didn't have the mic, so I was using the Blue Yeti, and the cord unplugged, like, midway through making the episode. So the footage, basically corrupted, basically. Like, it didn't stop recording, but when I plugged the mic back in and then kept going, it said it was fine, but then when you ended it, nothing happened. And then when I went back out to stop it, it already had stopped, and it was all fucked up. And yeah, it was unfortunate. Then I never even tried to make another episode until one day I was going to sign in and get everything ready, and we were going to do it again, and I didn't know what the password was. Basically, the reason there hasn't been podcasts in the last, what do we got? November, December, January, February. So 4 months there hasn't been an episode, is because I didn't know what my password was. And I still don't know what that password was, but I tried to change it, and that didn't work because I was putting in the wrong email. Because the email for the podcast has the in it, and I thought it was just the regular name, but without the in the beginning. And I tried to change the password on Google because I didn't even know what the Gmail password was either. And I went to change that, and not even that. Oh, shit was falling behind me. But I even went to try to change that. Not even that worked. Hold up, motherfuckers. But yeah, not even that worked. And basically, I just stopped trying. I was like, yeah, the podcast is over. I can't even get into this account anymore. It's really unfortunate because we were going pretty good there for a while. And when I finally got back into the account yesterday, I checked the episodes, and episode 13, which was the last episode I made prior to this one, obviously, is actually my most viewed episode that I've done. I guess most listened to episode, you could say. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, basically that's what happened. Then I finally figured out that it was actually, it had the in the email. So I got the email password changed. And then I got the Anchor password changed, and now we're back into the podcast account, and we can keep going. Yes. Yes. It's pretty nice because this is fun. I like doing the podcast. It's always a good time, sit here and talk. I don't know why, but sitting in this closet makes it, I don't know what it is. Because usually I can sit and be fine, but for some reason, sitting in this closet makes it hard to breathe. I don't know why. I could be in here for a while and I feel like it'd be fine. Maybe if I stood up. I don't know. We're chilling right now, though. I think we should be alright. Anyway, but yeah. We got it all fixed, so it doesn't really matter. So basically, to sum up the story, I didn't know what the password was, and then we got it changed. So now we're good. But I am coming back strong. And we do have a new schedule for this shit as well. And basically what it's going to be is I'm going to be doing a series, right? For, on this, oh, almost knocked over the can of liquid. Almost knocked it over. But basically I'm going to be doing a series. It's going to be 10 episodes special, you could say, of urban legends. Yeah. Starting next episode, I'm going to be doing 10 episodes, 5 urban legends an episode. It's an urban legend for every state in America. I don't know if we're going to do urban legends outside of America quite yet. For now, we're just doing America. Maybe after we do these 10 episodes, I can get a couple from outside America, and we can do those as well. Because they probably have some crazy ones as well outside America. Because the ones in America are pretty damn good. So, yeah. So that's going to be that. So basically how the episodes are going to be working is there's going to be an urban legend episode, and then there's going to be a normal episode. And I think the normal episode will be the first episode of the week, so like a Monday, Tuesday deal. And then the other episode would be like a Friday, Saturday deal. Because I feel like the urban legend episodes are more of like a treat. And the normal episodes are just whatever, they don't really matter as much. Still cool. But, not as important. So, yeah. That didn't sound right, but you get the point. There's going to be a normal podcast episode of just regular nonsense. And then there's going to be an urban legend episode as well. So yeah. So that's what's going on for now. So, yeah. I already have the first urban legend episode planned out and ready to go. Should be interesting. I'm not really sure how it's going to be formatted in the episode when we actually do it. But the first one is ready to go and record. I just have to actually do it. I might do it after this one, or I might do it tomorrow. Just depends. Because this episode's coming out on a Saturday. So, we're not starting out great. But, yeah. Maybe I'll do this episode, and then we won't do another podcast until next Saturday. That way we're ready. That way the format is ready to go. Or I just fucking upload an urban legend, a regular, urban legend, a regular, an urban legend, a regular. But basically I want to do 2 podcasts a week. One of them being a normal podcast, and one of them being some sort of urban legend, or I have other series planned. But urban legends are where we're starting. American urban legends, that is. But yeah. 10 episodes. It's going to be cool. It'll last, what was that, 5 weeks? No, it's 10 weeks, isn't it? Just once a week. Yeah, it's 10 weeks. That's a couple months. It's going to take us a couple months to get through all these urban legends. And there's a reason I want to do these urban legends. Because recently I've gotten, I don't know why, but I've started listening to a lot of urban legends on YouTube. And yeah, I just thought, you know what? I want to talk about them myself and give my opinions on these stories, because a lot of them can be spooky, and a lot of them just sounds completely dumb. And like, how could that ever be believed? But obviously, urban legends, if you don't know, are just stories there's like an origin story, but then that story gets taken and then altered over the years, and then yeah, a bunch of other shit. Some of them come from actual literature, like the Bible or other books from a long time ago. You know, like I said, that's what we're gonna be doing. No more podcasts, and then an urban legend episode, and then yeah, for now. And sorry. Like, I'm not joking. When I'm sitting in here, I don't know what it is. I literally can't breathe sitting right here. I don't know why. It happens every single episode I record in here. And I don't know why. Like, I'm trying to get to a spot where I can sit and, like, breathe. But I also don't want to be, like, into the mic like this the entire time. Because I feel like it would just get really annoying. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to do that. Anyway, let's move on to the next topic. So, I haven't actually played in, like, a month, I think. But, Rust. That's a video game. Rust, it's on Steam. Very popular PC game. Coming to console, I believe, in the spring. Cool. I think it's only going to be for PS4 and Xbox One to begin. I don't know why it won't go to PS5 to begin with, but it is what it is. But yeah, Rust. I've owned Rust since 2017, I believe, and I got it on sale for $10 when it was in the alpha stage. I remember a long time ago. $10, it's crazy, because now the game is $40. When it was in early access, it was 20. It's gone up to 40. The game is fucking huge. The game was massive there for a long time. The hype around it kind of died down, but they do a lot of Twitch drops, so it kind of fluctuates up and down, but it has a very, very big, consistent player base. But that player base just so happens to be the most toxic fucking group of people in the history of people. So if you can't handle toxic motherfuckers, then don't play Rust. It's also like a hardcore PvP game, so if you don't like that, you're not going to like this game. That's for damn sure. But, yeah, I've been playing Rust. I went from... Because when I first played it, I put 35 hours in. Then I played it again like a year later. Got to 65. And I hadn't played it for like 2.5 years or so. And then I played it... I think it was in January. No, was it January? I think it was December. I think it was the end of December when I actually started playing it again. And then I went from 65 hours to 325. I think I have 325 hours right now. So that roughly almost 300 hours played. Because I've actually gave it a shot and actually played it the right way. I have a couple of videos on my YouTube channel. I have an oil rig video. I have a life of a solo video. That's like one of my story videos, if you will. I don't really tell a story in the video. It's more of just like PvP highlight stuff. And I do plan on playing it again here soon. It probably won't be for like another month because, and we'll get into this in the next topic, or a couple of topics away. We'll get into why it's going to take a little bit longer. But I am going to be making the Life of a Solo 2, and I did have a trailer for it on my channel, for my Life of a Solo version 2 or whatever. But I took the trailer down because it hasn't come out yet, so I just dropped the trailer. I don't want hype around something that isn't happening anytime soon. So when the hype's coming back, I'll make a new trailer, and then we'll do that. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Whenever we do that, I don't know, but I don't know, Rust. I don't know. I was like really addicted to Rust. Like Rust is my most played game on Steam now. It was PUBG for years. It was PUBG for literal years. It was PUBG. My most played game ever, which I hate to say this, is actually Fortnite, and that's like 600 hours. And then my second most played game is Tarkov. I think we're on 450 hours in Tarkov. And then Rust is my third most played with 325. As far as I know. I don't know about Apex. I think Apex is in the 300s as well. I don't even know. Fuck. I really don't know for Apex, because I played the Apex Legends. I played the hell out of Apex Legends on the PS4. And I don't know. I really don't know. I would say that's probably up there. Because I played it a lot. And we played it, like, me and Kumi played that shit, like, every day. And we dominated the goddamn scene, boy. That's all I'm going to say about that. Let me get another sip real quick. Ah, yeah. A lot of people don't like the sound of slurping. And I'd also agree, because I hate that sound. But that's why I did it, so I can piss everybody off, because it's a really annoying sound. But yeah, Rust. Good game. I don't know, I just wanted to talk about it for a second, just so you guys know where I am. I stream on Twitch. That's what I've been... I streamed, I think, Rust straight for like a month and a half. Only Rust. Didn't play literally anything else except Rust for like a month and a half. Because I was off from work due to a COVID incident. I was off from work for a month. And I streamed almost every day. I think I only missed like 4 days. And we hit 300 followers on Twitch. We've actually hit 300 followers 3 times. And it is what it is. I mean, I'm not really too worried about it. We'll get over that hump eventually. But yeah, right now we're on 300 followers, like 300 flat. So yeah, maybe we'll hit 301 tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. You never know. It could be anything. Maybe we'll lose 10 followers. You never know. Anything can happen in the real world. Let you know. Monkey. I don't know. Anyway, let's move into the next topic. Let's just say Rust, 10 out of 10. Very good game. Offers RP, if you're into that. Offers hardcore PvP. The learning curve can be pretty high, but once you know how to do things, you're good to go. It's not even that crazy, honestly, the learning curve for Rust. But, excuse me, it's high enough to where it's, like, kind of fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like, the weapon spray, like the gun sprays for guns, is probably the hardest thing to learn. And all you really need to do is memorize a couple base builds, or you can be a freestyle builder. I used to be a freestyle builder, but then I actually learned a couple base builds, because I mainly play solo. So I only need to know those 1x2 base builds, or the 2x2. I know a 2x2, and I also have a freestyle 2x2 build that I did myself. But, I mean, building is not the hardest thing in the world, because ultimately, you're going to get raided, and they're going to get through anyway. I think the point of a base is to make it as annoying as possible for the raider. And if you can keep your base safe, then you can do it. But yeah, it's easier said than done, obviously, but yeah, Rust, 10 out of 10. Let's keep going. Anyway, let's get these notes opened. So, I do want to talk about my future series, other than the Urban Legends, because I already did that. So the first series, obviously, is the Urban Legends series. And then, after that, we could do, like, foreign Urban Legends. That might be interesting. It's actually a good title, Foreign Urban Legends. But then, I also wanted to talk about conspiracy theories for a series. That's really it. That's all I got. So yeah, conspiracy theories. And then, yeah. Yeah, that's all I got. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something else that we could do. I just don't know. I don't know. I just want to talk about scary shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to talk about. Is scary shit, which is why we're doing Urban Legends. Then we can do the foreign Urban Legends. And then I guess we could just do scary stories as well, just stories that aren't necessarily urban legends, but are like creepypasta. We could do a creepypasta. That's a good one. We'll do a creepypasta series as well. And then we could do creepypastas. We could do maybe people's real life stories. I don't know. If we could do like some Mr. Nightmare shit, maybe we can go online and find people's stories that are real and actually happened. Real life horror stories. I don't know. We'll think of something. I don't know. So we got the Urban Legend series, the Foreign Urban Legend series, the Conspiracy series, the Conspiracy Theory series. Fucking, that's a mouthful of cum. But then we also got the Creepypasta. We'll do Creepypasta as well. And then we might just do a series about just scary stories. I guess that's Creepypasta. But there are scary stories out there that aren't Creepypasta. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, we'll move on. Let's do... Alright, so yeah, back to, so this is actually why, we're going to move on from the next. We're going to move to the next topic, by the way. Like I said in the beginning, this episode is going to kind of go fast-paced, because I just want to make this quick little episode, so you guys understand everything, and then we're going to talk about stuff. And, yeah, anyway. So, the reason why Russ is going to be gone for just a little bit longer, probably like another month, 2 months at the most, depending on how long it takes, is because my bestie, my BFF, my bestie BFF, Kumi, which, by the way, I just want to mention this real quick. Kumi says saying bestie is gay, and it's just not. It's just not gay. There's nothing gay about it, honestly. Literally nothing. Nothing gay about it. Really not. He is gay. I'm joking. He's not gay. I think. I don't know. He might be. He seems to think I am, when I'm fucking definitely not. Trust. But he might be homophobic. I'm joking, ladies and gentlemen. That is a joke. But he does say that saying besties is gay, and it's not. But my BFF bestie Kumi is actually selling me his PS4 Pro, and he's selling me a capture card, which I'm stuck on the capture card thing. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna get the one he's sending me. I'm gonna buy the one he's sending me from him, but because he's sending me the Elgato HD60, but I wanted to use the Elgato HD60S Pro, which is the one that goes into the computer, and I don't know, because I know the HD60 has the delay shit, and I just don't want to deal with that, because the HD60S Pro didn't have the delay when I had it before, and it was nice, and I don't know. Ultimately, I can always, if I don't like the capture card he sends me, we just won't use it, you know what I'm saying? PS4 Pro, Kumi, my bestie, sending me a PS4 Pro. We were talking about the graphics, not the graphics card, the capture card. That's what we were talking about. And so basically, he's sending me the HD60. I just don't want to deal with the delay. And then ultimately, if I don't like it, I'm just gonna get the fucking Pro anyway. So yeah. But yeah, he's sending me the PS4 Pro because he has a PS4 Pro. I was gonna get a PS5 off of this website called StockX, and I'm just gonna warn everybody about this. It's not even bad because it's a legitimate company. This is like an actual company that has a headquarters and everything. It's not like a bad company either, but I was reading the reviews. For people buying a PS5 off of StockX, and 2 people said the same exact thing. And basically what they said is they bought the PS5. I should probably explain what this website is and how this works. So basically, StockX is it's not really, it kind of is like eBay, but eBay is you only can bid on things, I'm pretty sure. Well, basically, on eBay you bid, or you can buy it. But I think if it's a bid item, you can only bid, you can't just buy it. But if it's a buy item, you can buy it, but you can't bid. On StockX, you can either bid on the item, and the seller can accept it, or you can just buy it for the price that they're asking for. So let's say a PS5, when I was looking last, was like $645. And then all their fees and whatnot. So, hold on, I gotta catch my fucking breath. Alright, this is fucked. Like, I need to actually get like a chair in here or something because this is fucking stupid. Yeah, StockX. So basically, yeah, you bid or buy it. And I was gonna get a PS5 off here. I was reading the reviews. 2 people said the same thing, and it's basically they paid the fucking $700 or whatever it is all together, and it had been like 3 weeks, and they still hadn't gotten it. And basically, also the way this website works is the seller. Well, the seller is like, let's say I'm the seller and I'm selling you a PS5. Basically, you'll buy the PS5 from me. I'll send the PS5 to StockX. They'll verify its authenticity. They'll guarantee it's brand new and it's actually a PS5. And when they authenticate it, they'll send it to you. So how this website works is you can only buy brand new things. They don't sell new. I mean, they don't sell old shit. Only brand new. So yeah, 2 people said the same thing. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do the PS5 thing. And then I remembered that Kumi was selling his PS4 Pro. And I'm like, yo, I changed my mind. The PS4 Pro is mine. And then I was like, yo, you're sending me that shit for free. And he's like, no, bitch. Actually, I didn't say that. But I could. And that's what he would say, is no, bitch. Because he's predictable. Anyway. Yeah. So I'm buying his PS4 Pro off of him for, I don't even know how much. I just know how much the graphics card is. The graphics card, no. The fucking, what is it called? The fucking, what is it called? The fucking capture card. God damn it. I'm buying this capture card. I did buy a graphics card off him, though. But we're not going to talk about that. Because it's fucking over. Anyway, yeah, I'm buying his PS4. And then, yeah. Yeah, that's why it's going to take forever for us, though. Is because, we're going to be doing a playthrough of The Last of Us 2. And we're going to be doing a playthrough for, Spider-Man Miles Morales. And we're going to do a playthrough of Days Gone. And we'll probably do another I'll probably replay God of War. Yeah. And I'm not sure why I want to play Resident Evil 8. Because I could play it on the PS4. Or I could play it on my PC. I'll probably do it on the PC. Because that's where I did Resident Evil 7. But I also did Resident Evil 7 on the console. I don't know. It's hard to say because... it's hard to say because... I mean, obviously, those games were initially made for console. But everything's kind of better on PC. You can deny it all you want. PC is the master of gaming. And that's just a fact. Yes, it's more expensive to make a good computer. That is a fact. It is more expensive. I don't want to disagree with you on that. But at the end of the day, PC's just better. It's just a fact. Alright, I'm not going to get into that because it has nothing to do with anything. So yeah, basically the reason Rust is going to be gone for a little bit longer is because we're doing a bunch of console playthroughs. The one I'm really excited for is The Last of Us 2. I already know. I spoiled the fucking beginning scenes already, so don't worry. Because I watched Kumi play it, and yeah, I already seen it. I'm not going to spoil the game if you haven't played it. It hasn't been out long enough to really say the things without being an asshole. So I'm not going to say it. But if you haven't played The Last of Us 2, if you can, play it. Why not? If you don't want to, then don't fucking play it. I'm not your dad. But yeah. The first playthrough we're doing is The Last of Us for damn sure. And then, you never know. Anything else that I can figure out that I want to play, we'll do that as well. But yeah, Days Gone, The Last of Us, Miles Morales, and then God of War. Maybe. We might do God of War again. I'm not sure. That game is long as shit. But God of War is a damn good game. But I was thinking I might do God of War when Ragnarok comes out. Or like when it's about to come out, we'll like replay it. Because I would do the Resident Evils, but that is a lot of fucking games, and I'm just not down for that. Because that would take so damn long. That would take so long, bruh. So long. Because you have to beat Resident Evil 1, which I've never done. Resident Evil 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. And then when 8 comes out, you have to do that one too. So, that's a lot of gaming. And I know a long time ago, I tried doing a marathon where I was going to play every single Resident Evil from beginning to end in one sitting. And I didn't. I was going to do Resident Evil 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 7. I don't think I was going to play 6 or 1. I was only playing Resident Evil 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no, 7, and then that was it. But I didn't do it. Mainly because the power in my apartment cut out, and then it came back, and I was like, I'm not fucking replaying Resident Evil 2. We weren't even that far in. It was like an hour or something into Resident Evil 2, or the remake, that is. I was only playing the remakes, the newer ones. I'm not doing the other ones. Those ones are fucking long. Anyway, yeah. Also, I'll make this next segment quick because it's been a while since it happened. But before the podcast was gone for a long time, I was going to review The Mandalorian Season 2, and we never did. And I did actually review every single episode in the previous episode that I made, but like I said, that episode ultimately got corrupted and it didn't work. So I'm going to do it right now, but I'm not doing every episode. I'm just doing it as a whole, because I'm not going to redo all that, because I don't remember everything that happens. Which, that's not true necessarily. I could tell you everything that happens, but we're just going to do a basic overview of the season, and I can tell you what I liked and what I didn't like, maybe, if I can think of anything. But ultimately, I will say that Season 2 was better than Season 1, which is saying a lot, because Season 1 was really good. And this season managed to get better than its predecessor. If you can make something better than the first thing that was also really good, you're doing something right. And this show did something right. I'm going to do a spoiler warning right here. So if you haven't watched the second season, or if you haven't finished the second season of The Mandalorian for whatever reason, stop listening, go watch it, come back, and then re-listen to this segment of the podcast. But basically, ultimately, the sum of the season in a couple of words, Mando is trying to find out where Baby Yoda, quotations, his real name is Grogu. You find that out in, I believe, episode 5. You find out his real name is Grogu. So I'm gonna call him Grogu for the remainder of this discussion. So basically, Mando is trying to find a Jedi for Grogu, so the Jedi can take Grogu, away from him, whatever it is. And throughout the season, at the beginning of the season, he's trying to find out how he can find a Jedi. Then he finds a Jedi. That Jedi says she won't. That Jedi says that she isn't going to take Grogu because Grogu loves Mando too much, and then Mando accepts. And then Mando takes him to a different planet. He places him on this ball thing. Grogu goes all fucking airbender on it, and then, like, this beam comes out of the ball. And then that's when Boba Fett comes into the season. Technically, Boba Fett was in the first episode, but it wasn't really guaranteed. It wasn't like a big thing. It was more of like the last scene of the show type deal where they cliffhanger it. But he didn't actually come back into the show until this episode. So Boba Fett comes in, and he gets his armor back in this episode as well. So it's Mando and Boba Fett, and the sniper lady from the first season's back. Basically, Boba Fett was the one that saved her, and now she works for Boba Fett because she owes her life to him, so she can never leave his side because you will never be able to repay that debt or something. And ultimately, these black stormtrooper robot things come down. They steal Grogu because Moff Gideon was knew where they were. He came down, took Grogu, all willy-nilly took him. And then Boba Fett promised that the child would get to the destination safely. And so for the next 2 episodes, they ultimately do that. Mando actually takes his helmet off twice in this season. Twice. That's one time more than the previous. And I'm assuming he's going to be a lot more often that he's going to be taking it off. But because I feel like at this point in the show, it doesn't even matter anymore. But because according to his Mandalorian religion, he's not allowed to take it off ever. I think he's not allowed to take it off in front of people. I think because he took it off in season 1 and to a robot, but he also took it off when he was at that camp, but no one could see his face. And then he also took it off in episode 7. Then he took it off again in the finale at the very end. It was, I don't know. I was interested. If you don't know the actor for Mandalorian, his name is Pedro Pascal. He was in the very, very good movie. What was it? What was the movie called? I forgot. Fuck! It was such a good movie. I forgot the title. Wonder Woman 1988. Was it 1988 or 1987? Wonder Woman 1988. I think it was 19 something. It was 19 something. I don't remember. I'm joking, by the way. The movie was not great. It was definitely a letdown from the first one. But obviously, it is what it is. DC can only do whatever they fucking, they can only do so much. Speaking of movies, though, Godzilla vs. King Kong is coming out in a couple of, I think it's 2 weeks. 2.5 weeks that movie comes out, because it comes out on March 31st. And I can tell you right now, I have never been so excited for a movie, and I haven't been this excited for a movie in a long time. Normally, I would want to watch this movie in the theater, but as of right now, still not an option. At least I don't think it is. If it is, I will go do it, but I don't think it's an option currently. I know in California, I know they did this thing where they're reopening. I believe they're reopening. I think it was in April they're fully reopening. I'm not 100% sure on California's deal, but I think in Oregon the movie theaters are still shut down. And, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, ultimately, The Mandalorian Season 2 was fantastic. Luke Skywalker. I give a spoiler warning, never mind. Luke Skywalker was in the finale. Young Luke Skywalker. He's the one that took Grogu to continue his training. So, I'm assuming Grogu will probably come back season... I don't know how long this show is supposed to run for, but I'm assuming he'll come back in, I don't know. Assuming it goes on for a decent length, I'm assuming he'll come back in season 5. The way it looks like it's going to work out. Or never again. But, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, The Mandalorian Season 2 was fantastic. But I am going to end this episode of the podcast. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys leave a review on iTunes. I don't know. I think it's on iTunes. It should be. Like it on Spotify, follow the podcast. Go to my Twitch, twitch.tv/ImNexusss. That's ImNexusss. 3 S's at the end. That's twitch.tv/ImNexusss. Go follow me there. I stream quite often. I've slowed down a little bit as of recent, but we'll get back into it. We're still getting to the flow of things. I've been doing a lot of VR streams lately, so yeah, that's my thing right now is VR. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. It's been your boy, ImNexusss, and I'll see you guys later.